Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, hi, my name is Mary and I give you guys an extra warm welcome. I would love it if you grabbed a snack, stayed for a while, and click the subscribe button. I would love to have you. And if you're a returning viewer, thank you so much for coming back. I appreciate you more than you know. So as you can tell by the title of the video, my new Chanel cream bronzer finally came in. It's part of the Les Beiges collection. I think that's how you pronounce it. My French is a little not good. It's been a good minute since I've actually taken any French classes, but if I butchered that, let me know down below. We're going to test this out today and see if this new shade works for my complexion. So if you want to see what I think about this shade and this formula, then just go ahead and keep on watching. Alright guys, so the new Chanel Les Beiges Healthy Glow Bronzing Cream. This retails for $50. I purchased it through Nordstrom, and the reason why this is popping up on your makeup newsfeed is because they finally added another shade. So the first shade they came out with was light bronze, and I'm not sure why they thought that was a universal shade because that doesn't even look like it would work on me. And then they went ahead and released a deep bronze, which honestly still doesn't even look like it's dark enough. And this one is the medium bronze, which is one that I purchased. I was this close to purchasing the light bronze just because I really have been wanting to test out the Chanel cream bronzing formula, but I'm so happy that the medium one got released and now I have a correct shade that I think I'm gonna actually enjoy rather than trying to make it work or having to really build it up. This is described as a lightweight cream gel face bronzer with a velvet matte finish that enhances skin with a sun-kissed glow. I purchased it at Nordstrom. For some reason, it's still not available on the Chanel website. I don't know why. So I went ahead and just purchased it as soon as it was announced. I actually was excited to try this out. So let me get you in closer and we will get started on applying this to my face. Okay, here is what the unicorn looks like. It's very simple, straight to the point. I do enjoy some of Chanel's packaging. I feel like it's just your very classic, simple, sophisticated packaging. This does have a 12-month shelf life and it was made in France. Okay, here is what the component itself looks like, and this is a pretty big component. It's not as big as the Charlotte Tilbury, but it's still a pretty big component. I'm sure you already know this because this is not like a brand new item, so you're probably just here for the shade. It does come with a little plastic protector, and keep this, don't toss it, basically so it doesn't dry out as fast. And I love that little swirl. When I first got the Charlotte Tilbury, the swirl on here reminded me of the Chanel. You can tell this one's a lot warmer. Don't worry, we're gonna get to comparison swatches here in a bit. I do have here a Morphe Aerial brush. This is an A58. I don't have any powder on. I think I'm going to powder one side and leave the other one not powdered. Okay, I did go in to the Dominique Cosmetics translucent powder. I have been loving this powder. You can probably tell that I have already used quite a bit. If you missed out on that and are still thinking about it, stop thinking about it, get it. It is really good. All right, so let's ruin this little swirl and swatch it. Okay, it definitely feels gel-like. Okay, it's a warm shade, so we'll see how I like it. All right, so Ariel Morphe A58, right? And I'm going to dip my brush in here. And I already have some contour. I went into the Westman Atelier. And this is the side that's powdered. So right now I am putting this on top of the side that is powdered. Let's see if it does okay and it doesn't do any lifting, which I don't see it doing any lifting. A nice shade. The shade is reminding me of the new Rose ink a tiny bit. I just feel like this one might be a tiny bit darker. Like I won't have to build this one up as much as I need to build up the Rose ink. The consistency is definitely a gel-like because it feels very moisturizing and it's really easy to blend. I don't feel like it's as easy to blend as the Charlotte Tilbury or the Rose Ink. I feel like those are easier to blend, but it's blending nice. And I am enjoying the shade. No powder. Okay, and here is what we're looking like. If you hear voices and whatnot, my hubby's family just got here, so I'm trying to get this done real quick. Okay, so this is the non-powdered side and this is the powdered side. That's not a patch, like that's not patchiness. I burned myself with my curling iron and it's healing. So for sure, it works decent on top of powder, but I do feel like it was a tiny bit harder to blend out, and I feel like it almost looks a tiny bit patchy, or is it just my imagination? And this side without powder on top, it was so much easier to blend. Okay, so let me go ahead and finish off the rest of my face and then we'll do swatch comparisons. All right, I am back and makeup is nice and done. For the blush, I went in to this Sigma powder blush in Cor de Rosa and Merit blush right on top in Beverly Hills. For my highlight, I went in to the opalescent shade from Rose Ink. This is new. I have a review out on this. It's beautiful. I love it, by the way. For the lips, I have a ColourPop lip liner BFF3 and then one of the lip crayons from ColourPop in Waikiki. I honestly forgot to bring lip stuff. I do have one Chanel lipstick and for the eyes I do have a Chanel quad. I just don't remember which one. I'll go ahead and put it somewhere on here, but yeah, like I enjoy the brand Chanel. I don't have too many products from them and I am trying to dip a tiny bit more into the brand, but it is an expensive brand. I want a blush, but I'm like, gosh, $46 for a blush. It'd be a different story if it was like the size of the Pat McGrath blushes, but it's not, it's smaller. So okay, let's get into some swatches. I also wanted to mention that the Chanel cream bronzer does have that typical Chanel scent. It doesn't linger though, and it's not like super strong. It definitely is doable if you don't like scents, but if like scents is a deal breaker for you, you might not like that. But like I said, it's like, it's soft. It's not like bam in your face, let me burn your nostrils kind of odor. All right, so here are the swatches. And I went ahead and just swatched recent releases, and one of them is the Westman Atelier. Figured I might as well just swatch it since it's a luxury brand product and I have it here because I used it. So this is the Chanel, and like I said, it looks like it's pretty warm, and against all of these, I feel like it has a little bit of like rosy tones in there. I mean, it looks beautiful on my skin tone, so I'm not mad. Right underneath that is the new Charlotte Tilbury cream bronzer in medium 2. And then right underneath that is the new Rose Ink in Coué, which is the second lightest shade right here. And this one is the Westman Atelier, and it's the biscuit shade. As you can tell, it's a little bit more of like a contouring or sculpting kind of shade. And right at the bottom is the new Makeup by Mario. This is the skin enhancer in light medium right here. I figured I would mostly swatch recent releases of cream bronzers, and it's nice that two of those are like luxury brand cream bronzers. I don't have too many luxury brand bronzers in my collection. So yeah, okay, let me collect my thoughts and we can end this video. All right guys, so that pretty much concludes this video. I honestly had been looking at the Chanel cream bronzer, but the only reason I never actually pulled the plug is because I felt like the light one was too light and I don't think I would be able to make it work, like just barely, and really packing it on. Like I'm telling you, I was looking and I almost purchased the light. So when this was announced, I was like, yes, finally my shade, I can pick it up and see what the fuss is about. And I do enjoy it. I enjoy the formula. This is $50, like I said earlier, and there is 1 ounce in here. The new Charlotte Tilbury is $56 and there's 0.74 ounces in this. So you do get more bang for your buck with the Chanel over the Charlotte Tilbury. Now, if you were to ask me which formula I like better, honestly, I don't know. I just tried this out. It's a nice formula, but there definitely is a difference in the formulas. Charlotte Tilbury is a little bit more creamy. It's a little bit thicker, and the consistency of it almost feels like it turns a tiny bit into a powder. This one is more gel-like, it's more glidey, but it does feel nice and it does blend out fairly easily as well. So I don't know, honestly, it just depends on your preference. So as of right now, I cannot tell you which one I prefer, but if you are considering either of these, less money, get more bang for your buck. So that would be my determining factor if I could only purchase one or the other. For sure, price is what would help me decide which one to purchase. So overall, yes, I am enjoying this. I'm glad it's in my collection now, and I cannot wait to keep using it and get just more acquainted with the formula. It's a nice bronzer. I enjoyed it, and I feel it looks beautiful and it looks pretty natural. And it worked decently on top of powder too, which is nice. Okay. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for being here and clicking on my video. I definitely was excited to try this out, and I'm glad that I did it with you guys. With that being said, I would love it if you gave this video a big thumbs up. I would greatly appreciate it, and you would definitely help me out in the algorithm of hopefully bringing some new and fresh eyes to my channel. And if you haven't done so already, I would love it if you joined my small YouTube family by clicking the subscribe button. I would love to have you. All right, guys, I will see you on the next video. Bye.